The flight sim world is changing fast, and Winwing is driving that momentum. They're releasing aviation hardware that feels right, looks right, stays inexpensive, and grows into something bigger with every new module. They're not just selling panels, they're quietly building a full Airbus ecosystem, one piece at a time. And here's the part nobody expected. The community is already running with it. More simmers than ever are turning their desks into modular Airbus cockpits. Setups that feel real and evolve piece by piece without locking you in. Now take a look closer at these two modules in front of me. The Winwing 32 AGP Metal and the Winwing 32 ECAM Panel. They show how far home cockpit building has come. The AGP Metal gives you a precise metal landing gear lever with a real lift to unlock detent. The ECAM brings system logic and tactile feedback that feels unmistakably Airbus. But here's what makes this even more exciting. Winwing hinted that an overhead panel is coming. Combine that with the AGP and the ECAM and MCDU, and you can see the outline of a complete cockpit forming. We first saw early versions of these modules at Flight Sim Expo NFS weekend. Winwing promised they would deliver exactly what they were showing, and they did. Every detail, every feature, delivered. And there's something else you will notice once these are on your desk. Something I did not expect. We will get to that. But first, let's unbox them. Inside the ECAM box, you get a USB-C data cable, a QA certificate, the toolset, an accessories kit, the nanometer double-sided adhesive dots, and the ECAM unit itself. The panel is dense and premium. The one-piece molded structure with a 3D textured surface feels exactly like the demo units we saw at the shows. Before I mounted it, I noticed how compact it was. Perfect for desk-size setups, compact rigs, and any builds where you want the realism without losing space. Inside the AGP Metal package, you get a USB-C data cable, a QA certificate, tools, an accessories kit, the adhesive dots, the gear lever panel plate, bracket spacers, the landing gear lever, the AGP unit, the guide rails, and the standard Winwing mounting brackets. Everything inside feels like training equipment. The parts interlock with precision, and when you pick up the metal gear lever for the first time, you instantly understand why this module stands out. The AGP panel uses industrial-grade ABS plastic for durability and aviation-grade aluminum for the key mechanical components. The metal landing gear lever has a proper lift to unlock mechanism with a 60-degree travel angle. The detent is crisp and deliberate. It rewards real muscle memory. The lever uses a high-resolution Hall sensor. There's no mechanical wear, no drifting, just smooth, accurate input. The landing gear indicators use 3 independent dual-color lights. Green for gear down and locked, red for unsafe. You feel the difference the moment these lights change mid-flight. It transforms landing gear checks from a screen icon into something physical. You cannot toggle it by accident. The auto brake panel with low, medium, max, plus the brake fan and terrain on ND buttons feels sharp, consistent, and authentic. The brake fan is a latching switch just like the real system. The rotary controls for reset and chrono move smoothly through the 360 degrees and press with a clean 0.5 millimeter travel. The triple display clock shows chrono, UTC, and ET clearly from any angle. The ECAM panel includes 22 buttons with a 0.25 millimeter travel. Each button press is short and confident. The molded body is rigid and the dual color backlighting matches Airbus design language. The emergency cancel button features a flippable protective cover that feels exactly right. There are also 4 hidden buttons for flexibility when switching to the A350 or A380. When paired with AGP or the MCDU, the ECAM supports auto dimming through the light sensor sync in SimAppPro. Now here's the interesting part. For such a compact panel, the ECAM adds a massive jump in realism. Once you start using it in flight, you will wonder how you flew without it. Connecting both panels is simple. Plug in the USB-C cable, open SimAppPro. The devices appear instantly. No drivers, no manual setup. And here's what surprised me. I expected to spend time mapping every button. Instead, everything worked out of the box in Phoenix A320. The gear lever logic, brake modes, ECAM page selectors, and all system buttons were detected immediately. This is why Winwing hardware is spreading so fast across the community. It stays inexpensive, it sets up in minutes, and it works from day one. Nothing tests hardware more than a fully staffed Vatsim event. In our most recent flight for Edmonton to Calgary, you can see the AGP Metal gear lever in action during departure and landing, and ECAM panel responding with every system change. So let's turn on the brake fan. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Sounds like a air raid siren. Okay, so we turn off the brake fan. See, I don't have to go inside the cockpit to turn it off. So there we go. So that's the brake fan. In case the brakes are hot, you turn on the brake fans. What I'm going to do is I'm going to test the lights right now. So let's do the test. And as you can see, everything's illuminated. This is the engine page. That shows the status of our engines. That is the bleed page. So we have APU supplying the air right now, and that's going to turn on our engines. We got the pressure page, so everything's set to auto, and so everything's looking good. There's electrics, so APU generator right now is supplying all of the electricity. Hydraulics, right now we are green and blue, yellow at 0. We're not running the engines. The engine page, the fuel page shows the current fuel, so we have 4,080 kilograms on board. And then we have the APU, so it is available and it's running perfectly. Then we have air conditioning, so we now got the air into the better temperatures. We had 23 degrees in the cockpit and 22 degrees in forward and aft cabins. Door lights, we still have the cabin door open, so once we're going to disconnect the gates, we will then not have that light illuminated. So wheel temperature right now, landing gear temperature is 15 degrees Celsius, so very good. Flight controls, we'll get to the flight control page. And then we have the sort of all page right here. And flight control check. So flight control check, we're going to go into the flight control ECAM page. Here we go. And let's go. Let's do that flight control check.
Flight control check.
Ready?
Okay, full down.
Full down.
And then full up.
Full up.
Got
neutral.
Neutral. Full left.
Full left.
And then full right.
Full right.
And then neutral.
Neutral.
Rudder.
Rudder full left.
Full left.
And then full right.
Full right.
And then neutral.
Neutral.
The electrics, right now the EPU generator is no longer working, so what we can do now is we're going to turn off the EPU switch, and the EPU bleeds now can come off. Okay, perfect. And clear left side.
Clear left side.
It's your right side.
Let's go ahead and do auto brake max. Cabin check, spoilers are armed. And flaps for takeoff, so we're going to set flaps 1. There we go, flaps 1 set. Ready, cabin's ready. Let's do the takeoff config. And takeoff config normal, so we're good. 118.3, and we are almost good for departure. So let's go ahead and...
Air Canada 101 on departure, contact Edmonton departures 120.5, winds 230 at 4, clear for takeoff runway 30.
Clear for takeoff runway 30 on departure, contact Edmonton departure frequency 120.5. Thanks so much, and have a great night. Air Canada 101.
U26 for flight.
The runway entry
Takeoff
procedure.
runway confirm. Approach path clear of traffic.
Strobes are on. There you go. Stable. Feet off the brakes. Flex.
Man flex. 6.
1.
1. SRS runway auto thrust blue.
Checked.
Checked.
Thrust set.
Thrust set.
$100 knots.
Checked.
Have a good flight, Air Canada.
Cheers. Thanks so much. All right. Here we go. Nice.
V1.
1.
Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Okay, let's contact Edmonton departure. Edmonton departure, good evening, Air Canada 101, 3,700, climbing 6,000. Cross climb.
Air Canada 101 and Edmonton, good day, identified. Climb flight level 210.
Climb flight level 210, Air Canada 101. So for this approach, we're going to select auto brake low, medium. Yeah, auto brake medium is good. Armed and everything's looking good. Here we go. There's Calgary downtown on the left hand side. We're now slowing down and we're descending to 6,000. So looking at the ILS chart, so we need to be at 6,500 points of Tasbu, and then at Ukneg we're going to intercept the glide slope. Calgary approach, Air Canada 101, fully established, 358.
Air Canada 1016, maintain 170 knots till 60 ME and contact tower 118.4. Connect.
Roger, maintain 170 knots until 70 ME and contact tower 184. Canada 101, good night, thanks so much. So, till 6, okay, let's do that. Let's contact tower. Okay, let's do flaps 2.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked.
There we go, flaps 2. And we got tower and glide slope alive. Here we go. We're gonna drop the gear shortly. Yeah, let's do it now. Gear down.
Gear down.
Cabin crew be seated for landing.
All right, gears coming down.
Gear down.
Calgary Tower, good evening, Air Canada 101, ILS 35 right.
Air Canada 101, Calgary Tower, good evening. Winds 2509, clear to land, runway 35 right.
Clear to land 35 right, Air Canada 101.
Minimum.
Minimums.
Continue.
Continue.
Check.
Bit of a crosswind.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 7, 5,
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel.
Just a bit of a crosswind.
70 knots.
That's fine.
Calgary Tower, good day, WestJet 3194 is on RNAV Yankee for runway 35 right.
Did he just call me?
WestJet 3194, winds 2509, you're clear to land, runway 35 right.
Get Delta 4, we'll exit at Delta
Clear
4.
to land, runway 35 right, WestJet 3194.
This is where the modules show true strength. They stay responsive and consistent when workload rises. Across the community, more simmers are building Airbus cockpits at home. Some build full shells, others rely on compact rigs. Many start small with just few modules. Panels like the Winwing 32 AGP Metal and 32 ECAM Panel make the path easier. They add authenticity, they add structure. They fit together logically and create a natural workflow, and they remain affordable. And with Winwing hinting that an overhead panel is coming, we're closer than ever to assembling full Airbus cockpit at home. If you want more flight sim or real-world aviation content, hit subscribe. It helps the channel grow and it tells me to keep making deep dive videos like this one. And if it helped you, a like on a video makes a huge difference. Before I wrap up, here's what is coming next. I already have a Skylarky overhead panel, which is one of the most expensive and most advanced options you can get today. My next video will compare it directly to the Rosefire overhead so you can see the real difference for yourself. And once Winwing releases their overhead panel, we will find out who the clear winner is. If you want to see that comparison, make sure you subscribe. For now, these two modules make my modular Airbus desk setup feel complete with my use case focused primarily on live streaming and content. Thanks for watching, and as always, fly smart, fly safe, and keep chasing the horizons.